everybody's saying the same story, but you do get two people. You say you're taking kind of oral affidavits, but two people do kind of carefully say, I want out of here. But it's just two to begin with,
That's right. And they didn't even come to us. It was Don Harris, the NBC reporter, who was walking around the pavilion on the outside of it, smoking a cigarette, and someone slipped him a note that had the names of two people that wanted to leave.
Right. And how large did that list grow from the original two before this was all over with?
So before it was all over, I'd say there were 40 to 50 people that wanted to leave.
Okay. And then the next morning, he starts to say some things, and we'll look at some of this tape in a minute, but he starts to say some things like, fine, you want to go, go. And you guys load and head to the tarmac. And what do you remember about the tarmac once you get there?
So we get to the airstrip. There was one of the members of the People Temple who was a member of the hierarchy, who 3 hours earlier was espousing how wonderful it was. All of a sudden jumps onto the back of the dump truck with a yellow poncho on, and your intuition is really powerful, and I'm thinking, this guy is not for real. So we get to the airstrip, and I asked someone to frisk him, and they did, but they didn't locate the gun that he had. This is a picture of him.
And
here.
this is the guy. Do you have any regrets about anything that happened in Jonestown, about when you were there? Would you, in retrospect, have done anything differently? Was there anything you could have done differently than what you did?
Well, I certainly wish we had more planes. I would have wanted the State Department to do its job. It has the responsibility to protect American citizens abroad. And they would come out to Jonestown and basically were very supportive of it. So they failed in their duty to warn, the duty to protect, and the duty to investigate.
When we come back, we're going to meet a survivor of Jonestown who says he wouldn't be here without the Congresswoman. We're going to talk about that when we come back.
I wanted to leave Jonestown almost as soon as I got there. I had slipped a note to Congressman Ryan. The note said, help us get out of Jonestown. When we arrived at the airstrip, there was a really strong sense of foreboding.